Alright, so I heard that lemon juice was an effective stain remover when combined with the sunlight. So does lemon juice and sun bleaching work? Let's find out. Now, some of the stains may not show up. I'm hoping they do. But this one, this whole piece right here is stained. Just barely stained. It's just enough to where you can see the discoloration. And that's enough that somebody would not want to buy it. This one probably isn't going to show up either. But there is a stain in here. It's very light. It's probably a food stain. This one didn't show up well on the other video, but there is a stain here along the neckline. And it's probably just a spit up stain. This one is really cute. And I'm really hoping this one comes out. But right there at the top, you can see a pretty decent stain. It's pretty dark. It definitely could be darker. I think somebody probably tried to get this out in the past. But hopefully that one will come out. And this one is a nice little jacket that I can resell. But look at the stain here. This is the worst, one of the worst stains I'm trying to treat. Look at that. It's just awful. And it probably looks so much darker in person than it does on camera. Here's another really good neckline stain. Another likely spit up stain. For this one, it's going to be right in the middle of the snap. And that's a common issue with sleepers. That little spot right there will get the baby will spit up and the stain won't come out of that little circle right there. And this one right here is going to be the cream of the crop. This one right here is awful staining, and it's all the way down, and it looks like a blowout stain, to be honest. And someone obviously tried to launder it out. But the weird part is I don't see any staining on the back. And with it being 3 to 6 months, it is possible it's a food stain like carrots or something. But my money's on a blowout, to be honest. Alright, so everything has been sprayed. Let's see what happens. So the lighting in here is a little rough. But as you can see, most of this one came out. Now, it is still stained and it's not picking up on the camera. But there is still some staining through the neckline. What I'm going to do is I'm going to launder this and I'm going to see if it comes out. This stain definitely faded some, but you can still see that it's there, just barely. But it is still there. However, this is a very difficult type of stain to remove. Usually these stains don't come out at all. So this is impressive. I mean, I've used several different stain removers and haven't been able to get that particular stain out on most of them. Now, I didn't say I tried all of them. I've just tried several of them. So I'm going to keep on trying different products to try to get those particular stains out. Because this right here is enough for somebody to put a sleeper down. So I'm definitely going to keep on. I may even do another lemon juice sun bleaching on this one to see if it works. On this one, it looks like the stain is mostly gone. I'm going to wash this one as well and see how it comes out. They're still a little damp, so it almost looks like it's kind of stained up here on it, but I think that's just because it's damp. So I'm going to wash this and dry it and see how it comes out. This one also looks like the stain is totally gone. I can't remember exactly where it was at, but it was somewhere here in the front. It was probably a food stain, and I don't see it anywhere. Maybe in better light I'd be able to see it, but I don't even see the camera picking up on it. So I'd say this stain is probably gone. As you can see, the color does look a little better. It still looks a little dingy, but I'm going to, like the rest of them, wash it and see how it comes out and dry it, because this is wet. So that could also be affecting how it appears. So I think a good wash and dry may pull the rest of it on out, and if not, it will also get another treatment out in the sun. Now, the camera really wasn't picking up the stain to begin with, but it really looks good now. It does still look a little off in color, but again, it's wet, so we're going to launder it and see what happens. But it looks better than it did, and it's kind of playing tricks with my eyes because I do think it's just wet. So it may come out whiter and brighter after I wash it. Now let's go to the two that you guys are waiting to see. Alright, so here's a stained jacket. Look at that. It's not gone. It's not gone, but it's significantly lighter. The stain was much more pronounced whenever I put it out there. And I'm trying to make it look as bad as I can. Maybe if I put the sleeve right up against it, you can see how dark the stain is. But it's way lighter than it was. You can see a massive difference from that lemon juice. So this is probably going to take one more treatment, but the lemon juice is going to be far more kind on the fabric than bleach will be. So this has been an excellent way to go. And now for the real treat. If I can get to focus in. You can see just a little bit of just hardly even able to be seen discoloration. And there's some here. I'm going to work on this one more. But for 2 hours in the November sun, considering the fact the sun isn't very strong this time of year, this is amazing. This is amazing. So all I gotta do is retry right here and there, and I think one more go of this would probably get rid of that stain. And even still, this stain right here, even if I just lighten it up a little bit more, the stain will blend into the clothing. I mean, I'm absolutely amazed by this result. This is crazy. So yes, lemon juice and sunlight does work. Now, would it work better if it wasn't November, say maybe May, June, July? I think it would work far better. I feel like these clothes very well could have come in looking like new if the sun would have been stronger, if it would have been hotter. So I definitely say give this a go.